Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the live stream. And at the moment, I'm just watching the nuclear reactor do some things. Looks like all of my reflectors just wore out, which dropped our nuclear reactor efficiency a bit. At least it's still working. Actually dropped the heat quite a bit too. As is typical, I don't really have a plan for tonight, but if you guys have anything that you would like to see, then let me know. And we will go from there. And at the moment, looks like Squatch is the only one on. I don't know if anyone is actually going to be joining on the stream audio, but we'll find out. And hi, Paul. Yeah, so let this run a little while longer. I'm still trying to get hooked up with Hannibal to record. Hopefully we can do that this weekend and get our matter fabricator built. And temporarily it's going to go right here so that it can pick up power off the MFSU. I need to make a few more of those, which I suppose I could do tonight as one possibility. And yeah, so in case you haven't seen yet, here's the nuclear reactor that we have set up. Fairly basic, uses the thorium cells instead of uranium, which means it runs much cooler and much easier to keep at a regulated temperature. The empty spots are for neutron reflectors, and the regular neutron reflectors wear out pretty quick, so we need the more expensive iridium ones. And yeah, let's see if Flip is on Skype. So is Hannibal and Squatch, actually, but they're not on the server right now. Hang on a second. So something else. Well, I guess Squatch isn't because he just left. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off because I don't. Even though it's stable, I don't want to leave it running unattended. Partially because we don't really have a place to store too much energy right now. So, what are we doing? Oh, we are empty. We are bone dry. I guess I need to go fix that. I was going to record that as a tutorial, but let's start by doing that. I need coordinates. Just looking at another window that has all my coordinates in it so that I can make sure to get to the right place. Okay, those being written down now, I can go ahead and find my way into the nether. And let's go and move our nether lava station, because clearly we are in a bit of a pickle here at the moment. That's full, perfect. Let's make a flight up to the nether portal and go move our station here. For those that have not seen tonight's Technomancer, I think it's a pretty good one. I switched the mod pack that I'm using from the Magic World pack over to the Ultimate pack, and it is amazing. There is so many cool things in the Ultimate pack, so I am loving that version. Wow, this gets a little bit squished there. I think this is will get me there. somehow. I may have done this the hard way. Let's see here. Yeah, I did this the hard way. I need out of this place. Where is the exit? I hear lava. And here we go, back on the passageway. So yeah, the Ultimate Pack has so many cool things. I actually played with the modular power suit quite a bit after I finished recording last night, and got a pretty cool setup going now that I really like. Gives a bit faster walking speed and... Ow. Dang it, stupid bats. Okay, and yeah, it has some other bonuses as well. Yeah, this is what the lava pump stations do to our nether. Not pretty, but, well, we need the lava, so... It's weird, though, because you can see that there's still plenty of lava in the area that it's not able to pump out for some reason. Where is the door? There it is. And now it has lava going into it. What is the deal? Yeah, I don't know why it's doing these things. Because this is actually... you look at it, there's a lot of lava around here. It's not even... I mean, it's not even pumping from right next to a wall or anything. It's all the way in the lava. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I think it's still going to need to get moved. Let's see here. Let's do a little bit of scouting here, I guess. I hear you. No, that's not necessary. And over here. There's a nice little spot that could work. So what I'm looking for when I'm scouting these... Ooh, this is fresh nether. This is just generated. You can see the lava streams haven't even finished falling down yet. What I look for when I'm scouting for spots for the nether collection stations, the lava stations, is nice big blocks of netherrack. Ooh, and another fortress over here. Nice. Too bad I don't have the ender pouch. So we're going to mark this as 411, 263, 50. And let's... Do I have power in the drill? I do. Let's see about making a room here. I generally try to avoid having too much open area around it, but the nice thing is, while digging in here, so reset it, like just block it and reopen it. I've done that before, and it just keeps, for whatever reason, at that location, it keeps stalling. So I think I'm just going to move it and be done with it. That could work. That way, I mean, I know it's going to have to move on a regular basis anyway, so it's not like it's that big of a deal to move it. And I think I might actually make this a slightly more compact design too. Okay, so we need to go back over this way. Okay, dude. Quit shooting at me. I've got a jetpack on, is how I'm flying. I'm not flying far enough this way. I also have it in hover mode so that it doesn't drain energy very fast and helps you actually fly a little bit more stable. Oh, now that's interesting looking. Maybe it's just stuck all the way down there. Oh well, let's just pick up the parts. Pick up this. And let's break that, close this off. That way we don't have to worry about dropping that in the lava. And now we head back over to our new location. Which is over this way, 411, 263 or 203 or something like that. Must be 203. Somewhere over here. I think it's in this block over this way. Should be a nice little spot. And yes, I do keep it chunk loaded. And what's weird is that it seems like as soon as I come into the area of it, it starts working again. But it's like as soon as I leave, it stops working. Almost like the chunk loader wasn't really working, but I don't see how it could be doing anything but working. Okay, so we put our pump here. We're going to put a liquid tesseract here. Clear out those two blocks. Clear out this stuff just for a moment so I can build this a little bit bigger. Because of course I decided to put this where I didn't quite have room to do what I wanted. Now you can actually put the liquid tesseract directly next to the pump if you so desire. I personally like having two pipes going out of it just because. Set this to owner only, send, and turn that on. Turn this owner only, receive. And that should, as soon as we break the cover there. So that's starting to set up. And now we just need to take the chunk loader and stick it. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to stick that on top. And this is kind of the slightly bigger version of a compact nether pump station. The most compact you can really make is to just move take the liquiducts out and move the liquid tesseract and chunk loader back one spot, and then you have just 4 blocks total that is holding the that comprises your nether pump station, which makes it pretty easy to put wherever you need it. A lot more compact than the typical or the older version of doing this with the cans and things like that, and way more reliable in general, although it does seem to run out or drain all of the lava in the area fairly quick, but not quite as bad since I switched off the centrifuges that were centrifuging lava. I almost need to turn those back on before too long, but I guess we really have enough. And it wouldn't matter if the chunk loader was in a different chunk. It's holding 2, so... or radius of 2, so it'll hold the chunk loader, or the pump and the everything loaded. I don't know why it wasn't working. Get those out of the way. So we can see there's lava in that liquiduct. And we're done with this part. So I tend to leave one door open just so I can get in and out easier. Not strictly speaking necessary. And hopefully that... And let's see. Our exit portals are back this direction. Let's try to get away from the slow sand. This is where we need to turn hover mode off and back on. It's going this way. That's the wrong way. No, no, no. Let's see if I can find my way back through this mess. Of course, now I've put the lava station much further away, which makes it more painful to move next time, but such is the cost of collecting lava. I also need to pick up a new utilipick because while the drill is amazing, without a lap pack it runs out way too fast. And I am getting stuck going all sorts of the wrong direction here. I know this works its way back around at some point. I've still got half my jetpack left. Okay. Ow. No. No. Okay. We are getting pushed further and further away and into new space. That's just lovely. Well, I guess we go back the other direction and try to find our way back in. It's 2 chunk radius out from the current chunk, so it should actually be 9 chunks total. Does it really? Because I thought it was just only the pump had to be loaded, and it would load the chunks that it's actually pulling from as it needed. I've watched it on the slash chunk loaders, and that seems to be the behavior. I've watched it while I've been far enough away to avoid having my presence keep chunks loaded, and it seems to load things as needed, as far as I can tell. Woo! Okay, where's this? Let's go this way. Some more. And another dead end. What I really need to do is go west. But I really don't want to be breaking netherrack by, even just netherrack by hand. So basically it's loading 3 chunks by 3 chunks total, centered on the chunk loader, is the way it's supposed to work. I would show you what the chunk loader's actually loading on the monitor screen, but I'd have to switch DX to capture that window, which is not exactly convenient, or I need to set up... Oh, there we go. This looks more familiar. That mess looks a lot more familiar. Okay, I know where I'm at now. Kind of. Should be... basically just this direction. Let's go out here. Wow, this is... this way is not such a good way. Where was that opening I went through? Oh dear. How to get yourself lost with Nighthawk. If Hannibal's watching, he's probably laughing at me right now. Oh, look at the withers. Too bad I do not have the... out. That was not good. And I'm probably going to end up dying here. Yep. Yeah, that's not cool. 95, 24... Okay, so this is going to be the fun part. How do we get there without a jetpack? Because I don't have a spare one of those around right now. What I do need, for sure, is a decent pick. And I should be able to get there. Well, and that chunk loader is actually adjustable, so I can change the size of it however I need to. Basically, you can, with that particular chunk loader, you can tell it to load up to 10 chunks around the chunk loader. And you can make it a circle, you can make it a square, you can... Right now it's a two radius square, so it goes 2 blocks, or 2 chunks out from the chunk loader. Okay, so we need to go down, first of all. And, yeah, that was... one of the cool things that's in the Ultimate Pack is they actually use a different minimap now. I think it's one of the voxel mods. And this new minimap, I wish this would load. Ow. This new minimap does not appear to have the same problems with, or the same bug with the showing the server IP, which means that I would actually be able to use waypoints, including death points and things, which would be very, very helpful. Now, it should be this fortress, and I think 9524. I think it's this fortress. Oh yeah, that's right, because this has a big jog to the left up here. Not that one, but this one. So yeah, having the minimap that I could actually use would be very helpful. Oh, there's all my stuff. All nicely contained in a little hole. Okay, jetpack, helmet. There we go. That was inconvenient to have done such things as these. Okay, so let's see. Getting back to where we were. Now that I actually know where in this fortress we're at. But yeah, having death points would be helpful. Oh, I'm hungry already. Another mod that it has is... I don't recall the exact name of it, and it's a weird name, so it's hard to remember. But it's a mod that's basically equivalent to the logistics pipes in its functionality. Only it seems... I think it's actually better overall than the logistics pipes. It does some really cool things that I really like. Like one of the things is the mechanism that it uses for storage lets you actually store it. The backstory is that it basically does digitizes all of the items, and you can store multiple item types in one spot and different things like that. And I died to wither, actually. Mostly because I was hungry at the time I ran into the wither skeletons and didn't realize it. But, yeah. But yeah, this... this way. This mod lets you... has a crafting mode to it, so you can do crafting stuff. It also has a lot of integration into the other storage, different storage mods. So, like the barrels, you can hook it up to the barrels, and they just work. And now we have lava again, back up to 1.2 million. So this thing actually pumps lava out pretty quickly once you get it going, so I like that. But yeah, that mod, it's all of the items are called ME, different things with ME. 1 second here. Where'd it go? I have the wiki open here somewhere. I'm trying to remember what the name of it is. And did I didn't close that wiki, did I? Oh, there it is. It's the Applied Energistics mod, and it is amazing. Yeah, it's kind of like digitizing, is the way that they describe what it does. Oh, and this cable is missing intentionally. I need to make a LV transformer. So let's do that while I'm thinking about it. Some copper cables, and some wood. Well, we don't have any copper cables, but we're down to 33,000 copper. And I need to dump a ton of this copper into the compressor to make copper plates. I bet I have copper cables somewhere around here. There we go. We'll just take all of those. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, it's... Oh, wow. Mystical item portal to and from Fwib. What is this? Whoa. Cool. That's interesting. Ha, that's funny. Right, so, low voltage transformer. I'm so easily amused sometimes. And some copper. There we go. 1 LV transformer. Now, one of the things that we still need to do is convert all of the backbone type of wiring into the HV. And no, I don't have the stuff for an aloe vera yet. I've sort of been neglecting my bees. I really need to work on them more, but I haven't had time to, really. This week has been a bit crazy. Actually, the last couple weeks have been a bit crazy, so I haven't had as much time to work on things as I would like. So let's see here. We are going to need to be down here to do this effectively, I think. And let's try. Let's try to get my head... No. My head's stuck. Just... No, not there. Okay, so... There we go. And it's even the right direction. Yeah, so bees are something else that I want to work on more. I think I'm going to do more bees on KryptoCraft versus the Technomancer series. I think I'm going to be busy with some other things on Technomancer for a while. With the Ultimate Pack, there are so many different things that it's just ridiculous and amazing and awesome. I'm loving it so much. That extras on that mod pack are just amazing. I'm also looking at the possibility of getting some additional mods into the mod pack that we use for the KryptoCraft server. It's going to take me a bit of background work to get that put together, but I think that will... The couple that I want are the Applied Energetics and Mistcraft are the two big ones that I want to add. But it's a little bit of a process getting the private mod pack put together with the Feed the Beast launcher so that it's all has the right permissions and all of that type of stuff. So that's on my to-do list as well. And man, we have a lot of vendor pearls. So let's see here. There's a few items on my to-do list here. One of them is, unless we do get the Applied Energistics, we need more in our sorting and retrieval system here. I've talked a little bit about what I have in mind for this, and I guess what we could do is start working on... Sorry about the squeaky chair there. Start working on making the additional parts for this, and maybe do a little bit of rearranging here. I kind of like to get all of the like things together. So like all of the Zycordite is all close, but it'd be kind of nice to have any of the Zycordite side materials as well. And you know, things like all the gems, get all the gems wrapped up together, and we need to make a bunch of filters, and we need to make a bunch of let's see, what are they called again? Can't remember what the names are. I will find it here in a moment, though. Item detectors, that's what we need. So I either need this, or I need to try out the interactive sorters and see if I can use those with the red power pipes. I guess if I can use them with the red power pipes in some form, I guess I can always go through a buffer or something like that to get things going where they need to go. But basically I need to be able to count all of the items going into the system in some way. And for the items that are already in barrels, whoops, I didn't mean to put cobblestone in there, but oh well. Like for the stuff that's already in the barrels, right now I can just update the database directly, or whatever manner of storing all this information I use. And for new items, then it will just get added directly, and I won't have to do anything special. And what this will allow, ultimately anyway, is a way to... it'll be a way so that we can remotely request items and have them dumped back into a ender chest that can be retrieved from anywhere that we happen to be. So basically remote sorting, or remote request system for this storage, which will make crafting and things like that much easier. Now, the one thing that's really nice with the applied energistics is even if you don't make an auto crafting system, there is an access mechanism that you can use that lets you actually access all of the items in the storage. ME. What are the ME? What are ME blocks? Sorry, distracted there. ME. Are you talking about the, if you're thinking of the, like the ME chest and those, that's part of the Applied Energistics mod, and it's not part of this mod pack, so we can't use those yet. At least I don't think it's part of this mod pack. I don't see any of the items in here anyway. But that's one of the mods that I would like to add to the Minecraft pack, and I'm going to be... I will be investigating doing that coming up here soon. I may hold off doing too much as far as the... as far as building anything else until I can figure out if I can do that. Right now, I think the biggest issue is going to be the Zycraft, which obviously we still have to have because we have Zycraft everywhere. Yes, I know the factory is still not built, Shadow. Someday, someday. Right, so, I opened this chest. Kittany said that they are working on a matter fab, and we're actually pretty much there. All I have to do is get a chance to record with Hannibal so that we can get this thing made and plugged into the power. Unfortunately, our schedules have just not coordinated or not come together to do so. Yeah, just one of those things. And yeah, like I said, I found the that Applied Energistics last night on the Ultimate Pack. That was actually one of the big things that led me to changing the Technomancer series over to using the Ultimate Pack, because I was playing around with that in Creative before I recorded the episode last night, and it's just so cool. It's such a cool mod, and if I can get that here, life will be amazing. It's so much easier to use than anything else. Anyway, let's see. Let's take a look at the matter fab, because there is one component that I don't think I've got everything put together yet, and that is the teleporters. So I need electronic circuits and wire. I keep forgetting about backspace. Got everything. I think we have everything. It just needs to be assembled here. So I got that. I actually have a bunch more of those in one of these other chests, I think. Or are those downstairs? Those might be down in the reactor room. Oh, nope, there they are. I have way too many things in my inventory. What did I do with that? I had an all-black ender chest there. Dang it, what did I do with it? Got a radio sitting there doing nothing. And most importantly is the all-black ender chest is not where I thought I had it. I know I moved some things around, especially after we kind of had an issue here. Yeah, I haven't actually made all the Lapotron crystals for the Lapotron energy orb, but I think we have enough over here. Because I got plenty of gold circuits, I've got the sapphires, and we got the lapis, so we just have to actually pull those out. And the other thing that we still have to make is enough industrial TNT. I think we have enough sand for it. I should start... I guess that's something that we could do, is kind of some of these little housekeeping prep type of things. Let's first head down to the reactor room really quick and drop off some of the reactor specific things that I have in my inventory so that they don't get spread to the four winds. Hey, half full again. That's a good sign. Okay, we are going to put the multi-tool and information panels. Those are going to go in here. I guess those were the only big things I had in my inventory that belonged here. Yeah. About that, let's just say this is really far down and I didn't feel like going all the way back and forth down the stairs. So, yeah. It's also why the power goes through the floors, too. Going back up. Oh, actually, I know I showed this on last night's episode, I think it was, but I think it's really cool. Right now, the extractor's turned off, and not using HV cables because this reactor won't ever produce enough power for it, so it doesn't need the HV cables. The most this one produces is 112, at least in the current config, but we have a force field surrounding our reactor. My testing actually does show that this can do quite a bit of damage still, because it will, it actually blows out through the side quite a ways. So I still may adjust the cable path a little bit to try and give it a dispersion path that goes down. In fact, we can do that now, because we're thinking about it. Recipes using chipsets disabled for balance. Well, yeah, it's not ideal, but it makes it a lot easier to make some of those recipes, so I don't feel like dealing with some of the huge recipes, so there we go. So that will actually allow, if for some reason we manage to make this reactor explode, it would explode mostly downwards. So if we put another reactor over here, then it shouldn't actually interfere with the other reactor. But the idea will ultimately be to have the force field set up so that it only turns on if the heat crosses a certain threshold, and that may or may not be hooked into a mechanism to actually turn the reactor off. Haven't decided on that part yet. It should be, but then the whole force field has no real purpose whatsoever. And let's see here. If we look at these, these, there is. Yeah, so basically the recipe we're going to use for the energy flow circuits is this one. I've already got enough platinum for it, and that means I don't need to spend yet another iridium making it. Tungsten is also hard to get right now because we don't have a powerful enough blast furnace for it. Let's see here. Checking this real quick, make sure nobody else decided to sneak in and not tell me. So yeah, that's... Whoops, let me go put the remote back. I don't need to carry this remote around because the only place I need force fields is down here. At least right now. And I actually don't have a problem with the chipsets replacing the circuits anyway, because they still take a fair bit of resources to make. They're easier to make in some ways, like the pulsating chipsets are pretty easy to make, especially once you have access to Enderman of some form or description, like the Enderman killer that we have, the Enderman farm, provides tons of Ender pearls, so making the pulsating chipsets is easy enough. But you still have to actually have the power to make them, so you know, it's still... There's not exactly cheap necessarily. I don't know that there's... I don't know that they're really that far out of balance anyway, so at least for our purposes it's suitable. Looks like I have basically 3 stacks of thorium available here if I macerate all of the monazite that I have right now. Really need to get the rest of this sorting together because we're running low on certain items, so I really need to get the turtles busy again. Although if I do go and get the applied energistics mod and possibly mistcraft added, then I'll have to send the turtles out quite a ways. Where did that... I need an all-black ender chest for upstairs. So I still have 15 thorium here. What do I have in here? Nothing useful. This is kind of one of my traveling chests, of which I have a few of various descriptions. Right, so... Oh yeah, I was going to put all the wood, some of these torches. I'll put the one glass, the netherrack, the nether bricks. There we go. Now I have some room in my inventory. The one problem with Feed the Beast or any modded Minecraft like this is inventory. What do we have in here? This is leftover from the aftermath of an industrial TNT accident. Oh, I've got tons of thorium. No shortage of thorium at all. I didn't think I did, but... let's see. So actually, what I should... Let's... I am just sort of going back and forth on what I'm doing here. The problem with not having a plan of some sorts. Let's grab some of this. Got 4... I actually got 5 stacks, but that's okay. Where did that... There it is. 5 of those. Let's put one of these back. And let's make some TNT, and then we'll turn it into industrial TNT. So are you guys running one of the Feed the Beast mods, or... So we got 64 TNT. Now, in order to make the iridium plates, we need 16. So this should turn out to be enough, I think. Let's grab 2 of these, I think will be enough. Well, we'll grab 3. And I think, if I remember right, we go like so. And then the TNT goes down the middle. Like so. And I don't think that's really enough flint. Well, actually, yeah, it is. Perfect. So that gives us 20 industrial TNT. Oh, no. Over a stack of industrial TNT. Perfect. Yeah, the industrial TNT from last week was unpleasant, to say the least. Okay, put those back in. We'll put the TNT in there against my better judgment, because something tells me that that could come back to bite me later on. And we'll take the industrial TNT over here, and we're going to put it in this chest, which is, among other things, storing our project resources for the matter fabricator. So that takes care of turning this batch into the iridium plates. And I think the only thing left that we have here, I don't think we even need two of them. I don't remember why I had two. Because I only need one for the Electronic Energy Orb. I think the other one was to make the energy flow circuits this way, but I don't have tungsten. I have plenty of tungsten dust, but I don't have... Right now, we don't have the blast furnace set up where it will actually do tungsten. The hottest we can go is 2200, which is not enough to do the tungsten. Yeah, so just for kicks, and because I don't have anything specifically planned anyway, I'll show you where the gunpowder comes from. We have a gunpowder factory of sorts that stays turned off most of the time just because we don't have use for all the gunpowder. I might not... Thought I wasn't a player there for a second. So in here, you'll see a creeper spawner. It's mostly lit up where it only spawns one every great once in a while right now. But this was harvested from the Twilight Forest. And the bigger part of what this lets us do... Oh, okay, well... Yeah, the creeper spawner over there is tier 5, and it makes lots of creepers. I think this is full. Yeah. I needed a spot to charge my jetpack. So yeah, that's loads of gunpowder. Makes it much easier to make things like that. One of the other things that's on my to-do list... Wow. Really? I like the server's crying just a little bit there. On my to-do list is one of these. And this is basically a computer-controlled fireworks maker and launcher. And we could probably... Let's see, what do we need? Just some gunpowder, a dispenser, and a couple of chests. I wonder if any old bow will work or if it has to be repaired. Because I think we have a bunch of bows. Because, yeah, that's also on my list of desires, is fireworks. So let's grab a stack of that. And do I have redstone? I have redstone. And let's see here. Will this work, or does it? Oh, nope, it has to be repaired. Well, that's disappointing. Do I have string anywhere? Well, actually, I know I have string somewhere. It's a matter of where the string is. There's some. Okay, so let's see here. Bow goes something like this. Put him here. I'm interested to see where the mods end up going once 1.5 releases. They're definitely, things will definitely have to change some with all of the various redstone changes, but it'll be interesting to see exactly how things end up changing. Okay, for that, and I have 2 chests, as fate happens. Because a lot of the redstone changes look very interesting to me. I like the things like the comparator, and I think there'll be some interesting things that can be done with that, combined with the red power mod and different things. I don't know how the limited distance will end up working out with, or the power-based stuff will end up working out with the red power-based stuff, but that should be interesting. Right now I'm looking to see if I happen to have another computer. There we go. And we need... let's grab a couple stacks of gunpowder. How much gunpowder do we have up there? Ooh, nice. Let's see, do I have paper in here somewhere? Someone made a fireworks display for the Steve's Carts. Grab some heads. With the creeper spawner in there, the number of heads is a little ridiculous. You won't get heads from the ones that are just killed from dropping them, but the rest, you end up with so many of them, it's pretty crazy. Oh yeah, the hoppers will be interesting, although you can already do something along those lines with item loaders and unloaders, so yeah, the ones like that are not quite as interesting, but there's some other things that you can that will allow that'll be interesting. I don't have any good examples off the top of my head, but I'm sure there will be some interesting things done with them. Do I not have any paper? Apparently, I need to go harvest our sugarcane. Oh no, there's some sugarcane. And there we go. At least I got some paper. And no, I want to put the sugarcane in there. Let's see. So I've got that. What else do we need for firework stars? Some dye. Let's see. What do we have for dye? There should be some... should be all sorts of things around here. Am I just blind and not seeing some of this stuff? There's some yellow. That will do some fun things. There's some white. And I will probably have to pull up the forum page for this to find the correct syntax for launching it, but I think I can do that pretty quick. And give you a small sample of what I have in mind for it. Okay, let's do it this way. Get some red, some more yellow. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Some orange. I think that will have to do for the moment. Okay, let me find the commands that I need for this. And okay, where are you hiding? Huh. There it is. Okay, so let's go outside with a little... Actually, you know what? I bet this is something that we could probably launch down low. No, no, no. Get out of here. I wonder if this is something that we could launch, like, right here and actually see pretty well. I would say over there, but there's so many bad guys. Let's... Well, it's light outside right now, but it's getting dark, I think. Or is it getting light? Oh, we'll go outside. There's too many bad things down there to deal with. And thank you. Let's see here. Hop all the way back up. One day, maybe I'll put some stairs there, or not. Let's see. You know what I think could work for a launch platform is right here. So let's put our computer here. Put our launcher right next to it. We'll put our gunpowder in slots 1 and 2. Some dyes. We want the... Where are you at? You really think you can get me up here, you silly guy? Watch me fall down and right into the middle of him. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if this needs paper or not. I'm going to stick paper in here just in case. And write down some of the things. Let's see, dyes are in 3, 4, and 5. Blaze powder in 6. Paper in 7. So now the way that this thing should work is if we go into Lua, we should have a launch. Let's see. Let's take a look here. So I haven't done anything with the peripherals yet, so I don't know exactly how these work. I think we just make a call. Let's try this with launch. 1, 1, 3. Oh, I forgot to put the creeper heads in. Okay, so I'm missing something. Missing something important here. Peripherals, fireworks. launcher. That's not what I want. Okay, so I am going to have to do a little bit of hunting here. I think if I can figure out how to open it, then I should be okay. So the idea here is so basically what it should do is just open up the, or it should automatically add that function. But it doesn't seem to be working at the, or didn't seem to add the function for us. What I don't know is, let's exit here, programs, APIs. Let's look here. So I wonder if I need to do this. Let's go, or maybe it was because my computer wasn't actually loaded when I placed this. So let's try placing this again. That, put our dyes in. Blaze powder, paper, and creeper heads. Okay, let's see if this works. Nope, let's see. Peripheral call left launch uh 1 1 3 8. Well, that's disappointing. Does this only go on one side, or what? Doesn't say there's any restrictions to it. So apparently I'm going to have to work, or do a little bit more work to figure out how this actually is supposed to work. I thought it would work that way. Let's see what... Get type left. Is it... Okay, so it seems to know that it's fireworks, but it didn't seem to actually give it what it needed. Get methods. Let's try one more thing here. Yeah, that's what I thought. And that's entirely useless. Yeah, I'll have to do a little bit more work on that. Oh well, so much for that idea. Yeah, so I will say that you can look forward to some interesting things with the fireworks launchers coming up. I will figure out how to make them work. I can promise you that. and I have a couple of really cool ideas for them that will, I think, look pretty cool. I think it'll look pretty amazing if I can get it to do what I want it to. Let's see here. So one thing we haven't done in a while, so we have not gone over to my area. We also need to clean up after the prank that Flip did on me for Valentine's Day, and actually build a house at some point. And I think I want to change the way I have this laid out, because I think I want to start with, I think I kind of want to do this a little bit more of a steampunkish style, not copying specifically the B-Team guys, but more on that style of building. I gotta figure out some materials for it. This multi-block farm has been doing amazing. It keeps these completely full. I still haven't actually put the other parts of the farm together, but those will get going. Apparently I don't have any bees in that apiary. These guys should come back and work. Gotten a few types of trees over here. Those are all normal blocks. Whoops. Fall in the hole. Apparently we're completely full of drones. I need to get busy and make a processing system for the drones that will turn the ones that I don't want into the liquid BNA and do some other things with them. At least I have a good supply of drones to use for such things. And there's a couple of leaves here and there that are ready for harvest for the mutations. Let's see here. Foot brought over a whole bunch of proven frames for me, which is really nice. Those have actually been there for a while, but I've been too busy to work on the bees much. And I think somebody stole my other bed, because I had 2 beds there. Got a bunch of stuff over here. I think this is hooked up underneath to, yeah, it's hooked up underneath to the carpenter to keep us loaded with the water for this carpenter, and then we got seed oil going into this one. So we got plenty of stuff to make the impregnated casings to make apiaries. Got our acclimatizer. I think that queen is actually one that will work here. Look at all the honey. And more honey and some honeydew. But I've got so much honey already stored in the analyzer, I don't even need it. So yeah, I need to figure out how to get set up more on the bees. So many things to do, so little time. Use up that so it's not in my hand. I guess what we could do is start clearing out all of this stuff. I think I need shears. Is there any other recipes? Nope. Didn't think there was, but doesn't hurt to check. And of course I don't have any iron over here. Well, we'll just use the drill for the moment. We also need to come up with something to put in the trade stations in for the trading tradomats in the main spawn village area, the main spawn trading station. Flip was nice enough to make a trading hut that so far is not getting a lot of use. I think it's more just because people haven't had time, and yeah, it was a really good idea to build that, and you know, unfortunately everybody has been kind of a little on the busy side this last week or two, and means that some things don't get as much attention as quickly as they could use it. And sorry, Whip, I am now taking down all of this very meticulously placed microblocks. Don't worry though, I will save them all for a later date. I've actually already returned the favor to Whip in magnificent fashion, I think, if I do say so myself. If you guys haven't seen that, those couple of episodes with Whip's reaction and the setup for it, I definitely recommend such things as these. There's nothing quite like a completely filled house of villagers to really get one going. And like the best pranks that I see on the Minecraft server, it started out where he was loving it and then hating it more and more as time went on, which was perfect. Exactly what I wanted. It's a little hard to move. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know how many villagers he ended up with. It was a lot, though. I think I probably should just go get some shears. I think shears will work on this. Let's just do that. Still a few spots right around here that are dark enough for bad things to spawn. I guess the other option is to just start turning all of this area into half slabs. That way nothing could spawn. Where? Where did you drop from? Did you spawn on the roof? Silly thing. Right, so we came back here to get some iron. Hey look, 2, just for me. Yeah, I think I actually showed him how I did that as well. I don't know if these work with microblocks either, but I'm going to try anyway. But yeah, I actually showed him where that villager rehabilitation spa that I built is. Oh yeah, these work great. You know, I should know that. I've watched Good do this. Okay, so there we go, making some quick work of this now. Oh, and it doesn't look like it even takes any durability on the shears either. That's handy. Let's take away these wonderful little tables. I will say that Flip has definitely taken to the microblocks. Okay, let's fill that. Put this here. Yeah, he's definitely been quite busy with these little micro blocks. I think he made his entire house out of micro blocks, which is just ridiculously... It's just the number of little micro blocks to place is just crazy. I do like those candles, though. Those candles are awesome. Hacks on what? The no durability? It's not as far as I know. I should have charged this up while I was over there. That would have been the smart thing to do. Okay, let's put this here. Bonk. Do I have an axe? No. Of course not. Why would I have an axe? Why would I have a charged drill? These things make too much sense. Of course I would not do such things as these. I love the 3D items. Okay, so there's that part. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, and at least get the rest of my floor put back the way it's supposed to be. Wow, that did a number. And bonk. Okay, so floor done. Oh, I guess that does still have a little bit of power. Just not very much. Oh, I was mentioning earlier I was playing with the power armor after I finished recording last night, and I love the things that power armor can do. Like the boots have a mode, or no, not the boots, the pants have a mode that acts like the boots of the Traveler does, where it lets you go up and down, or up one block things, one block raises without slowing down, which is really cool. Let's see what else. Did I get that? Yep, I got it. If you put the way I set mine up, I used the kinetic mod on the pants, and I actually had to bump up the amount of energy it was producing when I started using the glove more, but that is so useful. And the cool thing is the energy is shared between the parts, so if you have a battery on the pants, then you don't actually need a battery anywhere else, as long as the one battery provides enough power for whatever you're doing, which is really cool. So I don't have it set up that way on mine quite yet, but I think I probably will take the battery off of the shoes and just increase the amount of power that the pants are storing. Right now I just have the pants storing 100 and the shoes storing 100, but I think if I just make the pants store more, then they will be more weight efficient. Of course, you can compensate for the weight of the armor in a lot of ways, but there's a limit to how much you can effectively compensate for. Look at that skeleton just standing there. Dang guy. Come get your head in the sun, dude. Hey guy. Look at all of these pink wool panels. Oh, my inventory is full. Oh, man. Okay, let's do that. Then let's take these, turn them into bigger ones, turn these into full blocks, and let's put all of this stuff in here. There we go. Hey dude, come on over here. Whoa! If you want to shoot me, you gotta come over here. Wow. One hit kill, really? Time for a snack. Let's see here. So let's see, what else is on the to-do list? Obviously, by taking all this down, we need to actually put some effort into building here soon. Unfortunately, I think this is going to end up being another rather busy weekend for me. So I don't know how much time I'm going to have to play and record over the weekend. Hopefully I can get more done this weekend than I did last weekend, though. Because I did not get much of anything done last weekend. And I wasn't actually that busy last weekend either, is the really sad part. I was just lazy last weekend. But what happens is, when I do that, it means that I don't get enough material recorded on the weekend, which means that it's really hard to get stuff done for episodes during the week, because I don't have much time during the week to record right now. And that schedule is going to get busier soon, because I am getting, I should be back to playing hockey again coming up here really soon. Finally. Nothing like what feels like forever between hockey seasons. And let's see. We are making... we are getting there. Still looks like an awful lot, but there's not nearly as much as it seems at this point. And a lot of this is just cuts down pretty quick. Let's go back up on top and see if we can strip a lot of this upper stuff down really quick. We gotta figure out what to do with all this wool. What do you think we should do for our next bit of pranking here? See, Flip said he was really expecting something to do with turtles. What could be interesting is if we could come up with a way of making the turtles teleport in and out of his house somehow. Or teleport in, steal something, and run away and hide. I don't know. I gotta come up with something. Although Flip has been targeted quite a bit lately, maybe I need to... see, what I have a good idea for Hannibal that I don't want to let out. But it's going to take a bit of research to get where I can do it. I guess I should work on that sometime soon. Hannibal was telling me I needed to start Thaumcraft research. I don't think he realizes what that could entail for him, but I may have to oblige him soon. Actually, you know, both Hannibal and Flip are counting themselves as the Thaumcraft wizards of this server. Might have to... Might be worth spending some time in Thaumcraft just to correct that assertion that they're doing there. And... making progress here. Oh, yeah, I mean, I like a bonfire for the rest of the house? I don't want to burn up the rest of my house. Because there's still other stuff I want to keep. Although I'm surprised with the storms from Hannibal's Thaumcraft efforts that more things haven't gone up. Yeah, I wanted that to go in there. And this storm I don't think was a Thaumcraft storm, but there's been plenty of them lately. Nothing quite like getting on the server and having it tell me that the mystical forces in the area have caused it to start to rain. Well, I don't think the arcane boar would actually work on his house. And, you know, pranks are not supposed to be destructive either, so I don't want to actually destroy his house. Now, the thing is, I can't officially get into his house, but I don't want to say too much more because, you know, I don't know if he's actually watching or not. I don't think he is tonight. I think he's busy with school things or something like that. But I don't think he realizes what one of the side effects of a block that means that nobody else can get through it is, well, nobody else can get through it. Yeah, I guess I could probably start a fire up here, but I don't want to just waste the wool either. Oh, something else that the Ultimate Pack has that's going to be quite handy is Equivalent Exchange 3, which will largely solve my problems with diamonds on Technomancer, because I can convert gold into diamonds, and I think I can convert iron into gold, and I actually have quite a bit of iron. It also gives me turtles, so that I can, once I get a little bit of the, a little bit of stuff set up. Yeah, I could see that. So, do you have, on the server that you play on, do you have the forestry turned on, where you can make the rainmakers that will turn the rain on and off? Because those have generated some interesting videos from the B Team and Etho. Actually, I don't recall Etho posting a video of that. It was hilarious with the B Team, though. Let's see. Okay, mind work. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want Equivalent Exchange for server side for that reason. It's not quite as bad as it used to be with all of the collectors. I mean, you still have to actually collect the resources. You can't just create them from thin air. But so there's a little bit better in that regard. But it definitely makes it easier to convert between different things. It actually has some instant cooking recipes that are less efficient than the actual smelting recipes. Because normally if you put a block of coal in a furnace, it will smelt, I think it smelts 8 items. Well, it was a wool Valentine's Day heart thing that Whip left for me. Dang it, full inventory again. See, I don't mind the rain too much, except for when I'm trying to record episodes, it's kind of annoying. And yes, I know it was a month ago, and I'm just being slow at getting around to cleaning it up. Mostly because I hadn't really come up with any other ideas for what I wanted to do with the house. But I've got a little bit of an idea of what I want to do. I just don't know what materials yet. But in order to do anything, I need to get all of this stuff out of the way. Now, what I wonder is if I go and get the portal gun. Yeah, the macerating the blaze rods was still quite the exploit. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look here. If we look at uses for blaze rods, if you just craft it, you get 2. If you pulverize it, you get 4, which means that there is still an exploit there with the new equivalent exchange, but the thing with the new equivalent exchange is you can't turn any item into any other item, at least not as far as I can tell. There's only certain transmutations that are available as far as I can tell, so that should be okay in that regard. I came over here to get the portal gun. Where is the portal gun? Oops. It is not in that chest. Oh, I know where it is. It is at the very, very bottom. With the reactor. Not that chest, but no. I don't know where my portal gun is then. Silly slimes. Must be here somewhere. Okay. Unless I ended up... I don't think I died with it. Or did I... I didn't... I'm trying to remember if I had the portal gun over at the factory when Flip and I were playing with the force fields. That would be very unfortunate if that's where it ended up. So last week... Well, there's a recipe in Equivalent Exchange 2, or the new Equivalent Exchange to turn blaze rods into, or blaze powder into blaze rods with 2 blaze powder, so it is effectively infinite blaze rods, but you can't turn them into other items. Oh dear. I think what I'm seeing here is that I had my portal gun with me when we were playing with the force fields over at the spawning tower. And I think what happened is my portal gun is no longer because it got blown up. That sucks. So yeah, so much for testing that. I was going to try moving the chests in my house to the outside. I know what I should do while I'm over here, though, is grab an axe. think I have an axe. No. Oh, I had an axe. Let's make a new axe. Yeah. So, one big item that was lost. I guess I could take off most of this stuff and go over and... Let's do that. Let's see if the wither killing machine still works. Yeah, that's actually exactly what we're going to do. So we do have one wither stuck in the twilight that Whip was actually recently trying to kill for us and did not manage to do quite yet. I think that actually the biggest reason why Hannibal and I had such a hard time with it is the lack of regen potions. But I think we can still do the wither in a little bit of a cheaty fashion. Well, milk helps, but you still need the regens to keep up with the damage, really. And I think if we had taken regen potions with us that first time, I think we probably would have been okay. Let's see, I think we still have wither skulls here. We're going to take 6 of those. I guess I need to go back down and find some more slow sand. I think I still have slow sand down here. Let's see. Is it in one of these? No. Of course not. That would be too easy. I will say the one drawback to doing two different series on with all the mod packs and having similar mods is I sometimes get my inventory remembering mixed up. So I'll think I'll have things like, well, in this, for example here, slow sand, when the slow sand is actually on the other series and not on this series. Okay, so we have to go through the nether to get to our wither killing area anyway. We'll just have to take a little bit of a detour. Actually, I think there's still some slow sand over there, come to think of it. And we'll make sure that the machine itself still does what it's supposed to do. And then we'll... because I don't think... I'm hoping that it's not this version that the wither was changed. I do need one other thing, though. Do I have one here? Oh, wait, no, we relit that portal. I forgot, we actually did already relight this portal. Yeah, so that in a future version they changed it so that the wither would not sit in a minecart, but I don't think that is in this version. Hang on, I need to change this window back here. So we should be able to get the wither into a minecart still and use the sort of cheaty method of killing it. But it works. it's effective, so... I think we have some slow sand in here. Yes, and we have one extra skull over here, so if I had brought the other skull, we could have actually done 3 of them. Okay, so that's all still set up. I'm going to put slow sand like so. Let's go put all of our stuff except for that which we need over here. Just in case. We need a couple of trees here. We need to make a couple more chests. And normally I don't like to leave trees this way, but I'm going to leave this tree just like that. And I will probably blame Hannibal for it later, just because. And boom. Okay, let's take our stuff back out of here. And put it in the other chest. There we go. Put all of the things in here. We'll keep the sword. And we'll also put the jetpack in there because we don't need that for what we're doing, I don't think. And let's see if we can make this thing work. No, that's not where that goes. Okay, let's go bonk, bonk, bonk. I think he's in there. Yep, he's in there. Ow! Dang it. Slight problem. And I'm gonna end up withering to death. Dang it. Oh, I fail in so many ways. Oh well, at least the Wither Killer does still work properly. Oh, I guess, you know, it would make sense that while I'm here, since there is one extra Wither Skull over there, I should take the other 2 Wither Skulls and kill 3 Withers. Because that's what we do. There we are. We'll have to go into the Nether and pick up some more slow sand, but that's easy enough. Or should be easy enough anyway. Wow, I cannot navigate this terrain to save my life. There we go. Okay, this way. Okay. Yes, you still watch me. And yeah, I have to actually, you know, get buckets and load up on milk and all of that stuff, but and you know, it'd be way too easy. I wouldn't die. You guys wouldn't find that hilarious that I, you know, managed to kill myself in such amazingly simple ways. Okay, back we go. Time to get this, collect the rewards due us. So he's slowly suffocating his way down there. Break this. And eat this. Okay, so if we go over here, we'll put 2 of those in there. So he's almost dead. Yay, we got ourselves another star. Let's close that. Those are as they should be. And we seem to have lost the tracks. Okay, so let's see. We have a couple of extra tracks over here. And thanks for stopping by, Kidney. So let's take these and set this up again. In case anybody didn't see how this was built, the design is actually based on one that I found on YouTube that was, I don't recall who it was suggested to, but basically what happens is there's a timer circuit at the top of this structure, and it's a basic cobblestone generator with a piston pusher. So the timer just makes sure that it keeps pushing cobblestone down. As the wither explodes, it causes the cobblestone to get broken, which gets pushed back down and just suffocates him. He gets stuck in the minecart, so he can't go anywhere. And the net effect is that you get a dead wither without much risk and effort. And it takes a little while for it to die, but you can see he keeps making explosions, and that breaks the water, or breaks the cobblestone, which gets pushed right back into him. And pretty soon we get a dead wither. So pretty simple design. The majority of the spot that gets damaged has been replaced with the with obsidian, so it doesn't get destroyed, and makes it pretty nice for this. This little room here is far enough away where he doesn't get mad and start throwing the bombs at you the whole time. And if you really want to and are fast, run over here and smack him a couple of times and get the experience from the kill. And that one actually made it look like I was a pro at it or something. Apparently we lost the tracks again, but that's okay. So that's the general idea there, and now we have 2 nether stars. So let's see, what do we need here? We need to take the nether star and turn it into a beacon. Yeah, that's it. No. Turn it into a miniature black hole, which we then take a diamond and some obsidian and make it into a portal gun. So ender pearl dust. That's easy. Actually, I could make a beacon and a new portal gun. Okay, so let's grab all of our stuff. We're going to leave the other skulls for the moment. If anybody else wants to come by and do a wither kill, they're welcome to do so. We can always get more skulls relatively easily. There's enough fortresses close to collect skulls from. And with the Vorpal swords, then they drop heads reasonably frequently. We still need to get a shard filled up with the wither skeletons. Since the Soul Shards mod changed it so that the stuff doesn't work the way it used to anymore. Down this way is Lasquatch's place. It's an interesting little spot there. Let's take a quick look and see what he's been up to. I haven't been over to his place in a while. Hopefully I'm not ruining anything. I did have his place down at this bottom area filled up with villagers not too long ago. I'm trying to avoid going anywhere with the Zycorium building, because that's where he's been building most recently, and I don't know what's in there. He's got some stuff over on that outer island and some sorting system here. I like his combination, the way he's integrated the trees and the volcano and everything. It makes it kind of interesting look to everything. Of course, it doesn't help when chunks aren't loading properly, or the display isn't loading properly. So that's pretty cool. We won't go over there and potentially spoil anything he's done on that side. Let's see. I guess the other thing that we can go do is take a quick trip this way. I think will lead us to where Fwip is working. And take a look and see what he's been up to as well. Maybe take a ride on his new roller coaster. I think it's actually done now. Maybe I should have taken the nether. I thought it was closer. Ooh, I don't remember that volcano. So let's wander ourselves on this direction. Too far that way? I know it's over in this direction somewhere. What's this? We have somebody's mine shaft. I don't know whose mine shaft that is, but it's somebody's. Oh, there's Fwip's. There's Fwip's area. Okay. So it is time for a roller coaster ride to wrap things up. See if we can figure out how to get into this thing. The nuclear fusion coaster. So go on in here, hop in. There seems to be a door going out that way. Oh, there we go. And minecart glitching. Sound glitch. Uh-oh, we didn't make it up. Oh no, we're going backwards. And it's going to be loud here. There we go. And around we go some more. Fwip likes his roller coasters. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh no! That's pretty cool. You get over here just in time for the... just in time for that... the... high energy ball things to finish up. That's pretty cool. And he likes... he tosses on the slowness right at the end there. So anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. I'm going to see if I can come up with something to record here really quick for tomorrow. And yeah, I know, it is 10 o'clock though, and I do have to get some other stuff done as well. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Look forward to more streams of Ni no Kuni coming up. And do what, my recording for the next episode on stream? No, I'm not going to do that. That would kind of defeat the purpose of recording an episode. But yeah, look forward to more streams of Ni no Kuni. I don't know if I will be able to do so tomorrow night. But I think that's what I'm going to do for... I don't know if there's going to be a stream on Saturday morning or not. I don't know if I'm going to have time Saturday. I will note that there will not be a stream... sort of. It's a role-playing game that is partially done by Studio Ghibli. It's amazing. I love the game. I need more time to play and stream it. But just as a note, there will not be a stream next Thursday night. I've got a hockey game next Thursday night, so I won't be playing Minecraft next Thursday. If I could live stream my hockey game, then I actually would, just because it'd be kind of fun, but unfortunately I do not have anywhere close to this right stuff to do such things as these. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Please take a moment to hit like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Let me do one more thing here. If you're not already watching Fwip and the other guys, and Let's Watch and everybody, take a moment to check out their channels. I greatly appreciate you supporting them as well, and helps everybody out a ton. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye.